Name?
Bond. James Bond.
The search for the new James Bond for Bond 26 is heating up. It feels a bit strange to say 26, but yeah, it's really going to be the 26th movie featuring the James Bond character. I can't think of any other character that has had this many mainstream films. I might be missing something. Let me know if I am missing something in the comments. Anyways, MGM, the studio behind Bond, was bought by Amazon in 2022. Longtime 007 producer Michael G. Wilson reassured fans, saying, "It's a whole new world. We've got to see what happens with Amazon, but there'll always be a Bond." There will be for sure, but who is the Bond for this next Bond movie? Well, they're looking at actors from DC, Marvel, and Star Wars, and the top contenders on this list seem to be perfect for the role. Also stick around till the end, as we have one female choice for this role that might even be more perfect than any male, and I'm not being woke here. First choice is Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Aaron Taylor-Johnson wasn't originally seen as a top pick to replace Daniel Craig as Bond. However, new reports from The Sun suggest a shift. The UK newspaper revealed that Taylor-Johnson, known for Kick-Ass and Bullet Train, had a screen test in September 2022, and producer Barbara Broccoli was impressed. Fast forward 18 months, and sources say Bond is Aaron's job should he want it. Could he be the next 007? Next, we have Tom Hardy. It might seem obvious, but there's a reason Tom Hardy is a top pick for replacing Daniel Craig as Bond. He's proven his action skills in movies like The Dark Knight Rises and Mad Max Fury Road, and his physical transformation over the years makes him a strong candidate for a gritty Bond. However, Hardy's age might be a factor, especially if the producers are looking for someone for the long haul. By the time filming starts, Hardy will be approaching his 50s. While his talent could easily handle the role, the franchise might opt for a younger actor. Roger Moore's age in A View to a Kill serves as a reminder of the potential drawbacks. After the strong choice of Tom Hardy, there's another top contender for Bond, Henry Cavill. Known for his role in The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Cavill has the looks and charm that could make him a seamless fit for 007. He even auditioned for Bond back in 2005, losing out to Daniel Craig when he was just 22. However, Cavill has a few strikes against him. He's left The Witcher after 3 seasons, and despite Superman's return in Black Adam, he doesn't have many gaps in his schedule. Additionally, the Bond producers often avoid actors with major name recognition, which could work against Cavill. This one is my favorite, Idris Elba. Idris Elba is undeniably cool, and that alone makes him a strong Bond contender. His impressive range, from The Wire and Beasts of No Nation to his role as Knuckles, showcases his talent across both blockbusters and smaller dramas. The BBC series Luther, where Elba plays a tough London detective, really makes the case for him as the first Black Bond. His commanding presence and ability to handle intense confrontations could easily translate to a 007 role. And of course, he's incredibly cool to boot. Age might be a factor against Idris Elba, as he's 51. He's aware of the Bond rumors, but has expressed contentment with his current roles. In early 2021, Elba mentioned to Capital Extra that while his mom is hopeful, he's happy with his work on Luther, and he confirmed to ITV that he's definitely not going to be the next James Bond. However, producer Barbara Broccoli has noted that Elba's name has come up in discussions and praised him as a magnificent actor. Elba has recently reiterated his focus on Luther, stating at the World Government Summit in Dubai that while many discuss him as a potential Bond, he's committed to playing John Luther. Moving on, we have Dev Patel, who literally proved in a recent movie Monkey Man that he is the deal. The idea of a Bond born in the 90s might seem wild, but Dev Patel could be a great fit for the role. His age works in his favor, and his impressive performances in a short career make him a standout candidate. Patel's role in The Green Knight has solidified his place in Hollywood, while his work in The Newsroom and The Personal History of David Copperfield highlights his ability to handle the more subtle aspects needed for Bond. His acclaim for Monkey Man adds to his case. Patel himself seems a bit surprised by the Bond speculation, but appreciates the mention. He told Total Film that while he's flattered, he feels it's a common scenario for young British actors. Now hear me out, why Margot Robbie should be the next James Bond. If you're a male British actor between 30 and 50 with a decent IMDb page, you're probably on the list of potential new Bonds. But what if the next 007 was a woman? With Daniel Craig hanging up his tux, Margot Robbie could be an exciting choice for the role. Known for her high-energy performances and strong characters like Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad, Robbie was rumored to be a potential Bond girl in No Time to Die. Why not flip the script and have her play the iconic British spy instead? Margot Robbie has the Hollywood credentials to back up a Bond role. At 31, she starred in major blockbusters since The Wolf of Wall Street in 2013 and has worked with top directors like Quentin Tarantino and Richard Curtis. With her combat skills from performing many of her own stunts in Birds of Prey and her knack for delivering memorable lines, Robbie has the charisma and talent to make a standout Bond. Casting director Debbie McWilliams mentioned that the next Bond should be someone who is attractive, physical, and capable of handling all the glamour and intensity of the role. Robbie's combination of the fierce energy seen in her portrayal of Harley Quinn and the sultry allure of Naomi LaPaglia from The Wolf of Wall Street makes it easy to imagine her as a Bond who can charm her way through high-stakes situations and thrilling car chases. Margot Robbie even has support from a former Bond, George Lazenby, who played 007 in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, suggested Robbie as a great choice for the role. He praised her confidence and boldness, saying she would be good, she's ballsy. She comes across like she's very confident. If you can pull that off, people will believe you. To those who doubt, remember the Bond franchise has been evolving for nearly 60 years. To stay relevant for another 100 years, it must continue to innovate. While casting a woman just for the sake of it isn't the goal, the idea shouldn't be dismissed without consideration. Maybe it's time to hand the keys to the Aston Martin over to Robbie. Now, while picking the new 007 is crucial for Bond 26, choosing the right villain could be just as important. Bond villains are a key part of the franchise's appeal, often defining the movies they appear in. It's no accident that Goldfinger and Skyfall are among the best Bond films, as Auric Goldfinger and Raul Silva are also some of the greatest Bond villains. The choice of antagonist will play a major role in setting the tone for Bond 26. My top choice is Brian Cox. In 2023, Brian wrapped up his role as one of TV's most despicable villains in Succession. Logan Roy demonstrated his ability to portray a ruthless, egomaniacal billionaire who controls both his media empire and his family with an iron fist. His character shares traits with many classic Bond villains, who often are obscenely wealthy and seek world dominance for a few extra dollars. Cox would be fantastic as a wealthy and powerful villain like Raymond Carver. He's also proven his versatility in villain roles, such as his portrayal of Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter, where he played the iconic serial killer with a different, more brutish approach compared to Anthony Hopkins. Cox has expressed interest in joining the Bond franchise and even signed up for a reality show, mistakenly thinking it was related to Bond 26. Here's hoping he gets a chance to be part of the real Bond action. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.